Check out Flyers RC. We're out here at the Avon Park Field, very windy day. We're going to take up the FMS P-40B and I think it's Tomahawk? Flying Tiger, and had a little bit of fun with her. I haven't flown this plane in forever, so hopefully I can remember how to fly her. That's right, she goes up in the air and does that stuff. Okay. All right. Right, left, up, down, right, left. I'm in my high rates, which for me, 100% throws or 30% expo. Running an AR630 Spectrum antennaless receiver.
Low rates, high rates.
Oh, that's right.
Motor on.
Things are backwards. All right. I haven't flown this thing in forever. Let's see something.
Flight mode 2, safe mode. Flight mode 1, AS3X mode. Flight mode 3, AS3X mode.
Okay. All right. Remember, it's a warbird. Wait till that tail gets up off the ground. There you go.
Gear up.
Now this has sequence gear, so you have to remember the gear do take a while. Now that wasn't a full throttle roll.
Gear down.
If I was going full throttle, she probably would have had a better roll rate. Gears back down now.
Landing flaps.
Boy, it's windy, man.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Get my wings level. Line up with the runway. There we go. Pilot didn't even spill his beer on that one.
Flaps up.
All right. Remember, throttle is your number one landing control. It's not your elevator, it's your throttle. Your throttle will dictate whether you're going to have a bounce or not. And don't be in a hurry, especially with a tail dragger. When you got a crosswind across that runway, don't be in a hurry. All right, don't really need takeoff flaps today. There she got a little bit of torque roll to her, a little bit to the left, I believe. So a little bit of right rudder is needed.
Landing flaps.
Or maybe the other way around, I don't really remember now. You just have to feel your aircraft out. These warbirds usually are going to pull off to one way, one side or the other, depending on how the motor, you know. If I remember right, it's going to pull off probably to the left, so you want a little right rudder when you take off. I haven't flown a warbird yet that didn't have a little bit of torque roll. And people like to combat that with safe and gyros. I'd rather combat it with a little bit of rudder. Let's land in the grass this time. Okay.
Flaps up.
That's called taking a bow with style. Now this, don't do that. This particular, come on. I was going to say this warbird does good on the grass, but I guess I'm eating crow. If ever you are in a situation though, where you come in and you nose in like that, kill that throttle immediately. The last thing you want to do is let that motor keep trying to go. You're going to burn your ESC up so quick. Let's get up out of this. There's some really thick grass here. Nope. Not gonna do it. Let's get back on the runway. Motor off. Yeah. This grass is a lot thicker than it looks. Oh man.
Motor on.
All right. I want to see which way it torque rolls. I can never remember. Okay. Okay, yeah. It wants to pull off to the left, so a little bit of right rudder is what you need.
Landing flaps.
Got my gear down still. Get over here, get in position. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Crab on over there. Whoa. Oh, man. That wind got underneath my wing. That's my fault, though.
Flaps up.
Woo! That's bad. I think she's okay, though. It's awfully windy today, that's for sure. Another thing you want to do when you have a rollover like that, kind of pull on your hinges. Pull, just give it a little tug. Make sure you don't feel any separation. The other big danger there is gear, but gear seems fine. The other thing you want to do before you take a look at this, stand back here, hold your, let me get where you can hear me, where there's not so much crackle. What I'm doing, I want to make sure I bend my prop shaft. So what I'm going to do, I'm looking at the rotation of that prop and make sure I don't see any wiggle back and forth. If she's nice and flat, then I know that's fine. That's another great reason. Those wing, the tips of the props painted yellow or white, you can see a variance, and I can see there's no distortion at all. Okay, so she's fine. The only thing wounded there was my pride. I would like to have a little more elevator authority though. Still got a minute and a half. So I had one great landing. I got to have at least one more. All right. Let's try this again. Yeah, a little right rudder.
Landing flaps.
What she needed, a little right rudder.
Flight mode 1, AS3X mode. Time remaining 1 minute. Flaps up.
All right, let's try it one more time. One more time. There we go. Redeem myself. All right, well there you go, folks. That is the FMS P-40B Flying Tiger. Ran for full 4 minutes.
Motor off.
Props off, props secured. Let's see how much juice we got left in the tank. Not bad, 63% left. Not bad at all. All right. Oh, come on. Where's my Velcro? I got the Velcro, turbo Velcro there. Now this has the same tray that you find in the 1400 millimeter pits, but the nice thing about it is you got the dam here that blocks that battery from coming back. So it's not going to come back too far if those the little plastic tips that hold that tray in, they'll wear off in time. And the pits was a real problem with that, because you'd be flying around and all of a sudden your battery slides back and now you've got your center of gravity a foot backwards now. Now you're having a really bad day trying to fly a plane with a very tail heavy. And so what you do to combat that with that plane is you build a little dam there to hold that battery in. Well, this plane, the battery hatch has that. It's going to come back a little bit, but not far enough to mess up your CG to have a catastrophic landing. So don't have to worry about that doing the mod with this one. So there you go, folks. This is the FMS P-40B Flying Tiger, good flying warbird. I just haven't flown in almost a year, so got to remember how to fly it. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can pick us up at Hobbyzone, I believe, if not FMS, or of course Great Big Horizon Hobby. But I think this is at Hobbyzone, so I'll look and see if there is. I'll put a link to it in the description of the video. And if they do sell it, use my link, take 10 bucks off. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.